I saw this mystery the day before yesterday on the 14th of October, and it was like reality and also dreadful. It was at midnight of the last Sunday. I was praying and confessing my sins when the Lord transported me in the Spirit. I saw that I was taken back to my country, the Congo. I was among the people and I noticed that people were in the street saying very soon they will come and they are coming. People were alarmed by an impending danger and disaster that was imminent and inevitable. I heard them saying to one another, they will arrive any moment from now, brace yourself, make preparation. I was wondering who are coming. Are they rebels? Are they Rwanda's soldiers who are attacking our country? People wonder and said to one another, should we run away or hide? We hear that these people that are coming are really strong and unstoppable. We were making preparation to flee from the city because of the danger that was coming, when suddenly, to our great surprise, the calamity we dreaded has struck. The people we were talking about and we were to run away from have entered the country and our city. When I saw them coming, I noticed that they came with infernal beast that seems like dogs. I mean very huge dog, that is nowhere to be found in the world of men. Dog of this size don't exist on earth. They were really big. These dogs seems like wild and ferocious animal of the forest. When these unknown people invaded the land, I saw that they were already scattered everywhere and they were all over the land. Wherever people ran, these infernal animal and these strange mysterious men were there, and their dog were everywhere. These people that invaded the country seems like tribal people that are born and had grew up in the forest, and they have the mentality and behavior of beast of the forest. They were human like us, but they behave like animals, as if they were born in the forest and grew up among animals in the forest, and they were speaking language of animals. When they are speaking, they are giving the impression that they were animals. They invaded our land, and when these people walk and run, they were quicker than normal human, and they were able to jump like animal as if there was no gravity. I saw some of them jumping above homes and long wall, and other were running in the altitude. These savages were holding all kind of weapons such as saw, machete, knives, hammer and all kind of cutting instrument. They were following people and cutting them with their instrument, and their dog were devouring people alive. It was rampage. People were running all over the place to save their lives. When I first saw these savages, my first instinct was to run in my compound, and when I got in my compound, one of them landed right before me, and he was holding a machete and making noises like an animal. I saw that he was a human like me, but everything he was doing and all his movement were indicating that he was an animal. These kind of people don't exist in our world. They behave like animal and speak and move like animal. It was dreadful. When one of them landed before me, he was roaring like an animal and addressing me in animal language, and he was pointing his machete towards me. While I prayed to the Lord for rescue, I knew I would be butchered by this savage unless the Lord intervened. I came to understand that this savage was trying to tell me something, but I could not understand. Then appeared on this side a character that said to me, "He is actually telling you to show him your hair. He want to see your hair." That's how I came to understand this animal man wanted to check my hair. I was opening my hair and this savage with his machete was making movement like an angry gorilla. When I had finished opening my hair, I saw this savage looking at my hair. The character that had appeared on this side told me, "He is checking whether you have added wick and hair attachment when you braided your hair." And when this savage saw that there was no wick and hair attachment on my hair, he left me and went away. It was a dreadful encounter, for he was holding a machete and he was ready to butcher me into piece. I was still shaking. This character who was there said, "You are lucky, because there was no hair attachment on your hair. He would have butchered you and mutilate your body." Understand that these people and their dog have arrived from the forest in your country, the Congo, and they are killing women who have fake hair and attachment. People that were running did not know that these creatures came especially to butcher those who have artificial things on them. The world was in turmoil, people were screaming and there was blood everywhere. It was apocalypse. This character that was talking to me said these creatures have received authorization to hunt down and kill people who are using hair attachment and wick. While this character was talking to me, I heard the scream of one of my relative. When I went out in the street, there were bodies everywhere in the street, and I found one of these beasts that looked like a dog devouring my relative alive and consuming her flesh. My sister was screaming. and I saw my auntie hitting the beast on the back to stop it from devouring my sister, but the beast was relentless and continued to devour my sister, ignoring my auntie. When this huge beast had stopped, I saw that it had consumed a huge proportion of the flesh of my sister. I was told that these infernal dogs are attacking those who do not walk in the fear of the Lord. I saw that it was better to be butchered by the savage men than been devoured alive slowly by these infernal dogs, who took their time devouring people bodies part slowly, while people were screaming, and this beast was breaking my sister bones. He was making sure to devour the part of the body that will not cause death, so that the person will be tormented, and finally the beast held the two hands of my sister and pulled them and broke them. At that time I saw my sister breathing for the last time and he died. People who stood there said to me, "Tell your auntie that is beating the animal to run because the beast will turn his attention to her." I came to understand that all these people that stood watching the beast killing my sister were not devoured or butchered by the savage men and the beast. We were ignored by them. We were natural and we walk in the fear of the Lord. I heard a voice saying, "These things that you see will happen before the end of the year."